De La Salle Superior Brother Robert Sheila visits PNG. Police beating goes viral on social media. And national swimming titles ends on a high note.
This is National EMTV News with Hope Imaka.
Welcome to Sunday's news. Thank you for joining me. The Superior General for the De La Salle Brothers worldwide is in the country for his first official visit. Brother Robert Sheila, who is the 27th successor to the Catholic saint, was welcomed this afternoon at the Jackson's International Airport by students from all Lassallian schools in Port Moresby and Central Province. The Brother Superior is here to visit all Lassallian schools, which also marks the 70 years of the Catholic order in Papua New Guinea.
Brother Superior General Brother Robert Sheila was given a traditional PNG welcome at the Jackson's International Airport this afternoon. Brother Robert, who is the leader of the De La Salle Brothers worldwide, is here to visit all Lassallian schools.
My responsibility as Superior General is to visit our Lassallian educational works in 80 countries around the world. We have 1,000 schools with 1 million students in 80 countries. And as Superior in Rome, in charge of overseeing the works, I have a responsibility to visit the schools and visit the brothers and see how the work is going. And we are providing a very good education for the young people that are entrusted to our care.
The visit also marks the 70 years of the Lassallian Catholic Education Ministry in Papua New Guinea. The first group of De La Salle Brothers arrived in Papua New Guinea soon after World War II in 1946, and since then the order has expanded to promote education amongst youths in over a number of education institutes, which includes De La Salle Bomana, Jubilee Catholic Secondary, the La Salle Technical College and Minoana Secondary School in the Central Province.
For everyone here today, because it is one visit that rarely happens in the term of a Superior General, and a Superior General is the highest in the hierarchy of the Institute of the De La Salle Brothers and the Lassallian family. It is such an honor for us.
The Brother Superior will engage mainly with the Lassallian youths and students in his 3-day visit in Port Moresby.
While he's here, he's going to be visiting the schools. And at the schools, the students have prepared a few things to present to the Brother Superior. And we do have a few combined programs with him, so he'll get to see what it's like with the students and our different activities that are happening.
A combined meal celebration will be held this coming Tuesday at the Hoholas La Salle Technical College, and all former Lassallians are encouraged to attend this significant event. Stanley Over Jr., National EMTV News.
A video showing uniformed policemen assaulting a helpless young man has surfaced on social media. Users who shared the video expressed their disgust at how the officers brutally beat the man. A timber and an iron rod is believed to be used by the officers, as shown in the video. The young man helplessly tried to defend himself against the officers, who continuously beat him through his screams of terror. The video has been shared online by users who expressed their disappointment at the extent the officers assaulted the man. Meanwhile, police in Port Moresby say no formal complaint has been reported in any of the stations regarding the beating. However, a statement will be released soon by NCD Police Superintendent over this matter. Landowners of Aropa Airport in the autonomous region of Bougainville have welcomed the second airline operator, PNG Air, into Kiata, and they have assured airline operators for the safety of aircrafts and crew operating into Aropa Airport. PNG Air is the second airline operator into Kiata following the Aropa Airport reopening in 2014. Fabian Hakelitz files this report.
PNG Air's maiden flight into the autonomous region of Bougainville, especially to Kiata, was historical, following the Aropa Airport reopening in 2014. On Thursday this week, the new ATR aircraft, Alpha Tango Bravo, flew to Boca and Aropa. It was welcomed in the Bougainville way. Upon its arrival at Aropa Airport, PNG Air fulfilled its customary obligation as the second airline operator into this national airport. Chief Commercial Officer Paul Abbott thanked landowners for accepting the service and said PNG will provide affordable cost.
And our intention there is to link Buka and Europa with regular air services in both directions, so that will help hopefully the transport of people around Bougainville. It'll help business development, it'll help tourism development.
Autonomous Bougainville Government Civil Aviation Minister Luke Caraston assured airline operators that security issues will not be compromised.
And we look forward to a much brighter future with your company, PNG Air.
Village Chief John Tarun, on behalf of landowners, welcomed the service into Europa.
Now we are put by local man by crossing, by separation. Me hoping people. When a driver come up, sit down and talk, while look at the walk by quiet.
For locals, with more services resuming after the civil war is a blessing.
So man by got cheapest way to travel go down the lake, cave, most be about to. All by good places to travel to.
Give me plus now plus step again people give me service since by harus airport even open and you can come.
The decision comes from the people to which plane to hop on, and I guess that the minds of the people will be free to make decision on whatever plane they choose to fly.
Fabian Haklitz, National EMTV News.
Just in time for PNG Air's maiden flight to Europa Airport was the Queen's birthday on Thursday, the 21st of April. A community leader from Europa has a tale to remember when the Queen visited the then North Solomons province in 1974. Europa Village Chief John Taruna recalls this event, describing it as historical as the monarch gave them blessings. Reporter Fabian Haklitz caught up with Taruna at Europa.
Visitors like Queen Elizabeth II are always cherished in the hearts and minds of Bougainvilleans. In 1974, a year just before Papua New Guinea's independence, the Queen visited the then North Solomons. Village leader of Europa, John Taruna, that year was working in the plantation when the Queen stepped into his home soil.
And me come, and me point down the airport, and me talk, keeping talk with him, you don't look at the people. And me put him blessing. We come down here on this flag ground. Behind, and me go around town, Kesta. And me go around town, and me round town. Or behind, I want to from Pankuna. Me look around mine. And me round finished. Now, or Mary, and now what you working now? What you welcome him. But I've been working on a cow, time being come out. We put a mass on. Now, Queen too, and me being a mass, and me looking all the people around. Then come back from Pankuna behind, and me go home. Sheep, now, time being come along here too, behind down you go, you cut up from Barus, and I go back.
On the Queen's 90th birthday, Taruna, on behalf of the people of the autonomous region of Bougainville, have passed their best wishes to the Queen.
Mama's best wishes for Queen disappeared, being come up finish. Now, best wishes for Barus being come up, me and my son, and you welcome.
The Queen's story is just a tale to remember, one of those historical days that occurred at Europa and Bougainville. Fabian Haklitz, National EMTV News.
Among stories after the break, developing cocoa in inland Alatau, water utility at Ramu eyes human development and calls to fix alternate routes in the Madang-Ramu highway. Stay with us. Welcome back to the news. The deteriorating condition of the Madang-Ramu highway is becoming a concern to the Department of Works and local leaders. Millions in value have been spent by the government to fix this bad portion of the highway. However, Usino Bundi MP Anton Yagama says if the alternate route can be funded and used, proper maintenance can be done by Works.
government needs to look at ways to relieve the pressure. And one of the ways I think we can relieve the pressure on the Highlands Highway is the use of alternate routes. The alternate routes will distribute vehicles, the loads that are being constantly used on the road, and the maintenance work done on the current highway will last longer for us.
The people of Dagga local level government in the Alatau district of Milne Bay province are now aiming to grow the cocoa industry. This comes as the district builds a cocoa shed near the City jetty. Alatau MP Charles Abel said the subsidizing of cocoa price and the district transport mechanism will help the locals bring their produce to earn an income.
The inland people of Dagga local level government have been encouraged to grow cocoa and sustain their livelihoods. This comes as the Alatau district continues to fund the construction of a coffee shed near the Siri jetty. The coffee shed will be the focal point where farmers will keep their produce before shipping it to Alatau for sale.
We subsidized the coffee price last year to 5 kina, from 4 kina to 5 kina per kilo. Yeah.
The conducive environment of the inland Dagga LLG has proven workable for locals to farm cocoa. Like other success stories around the country, cooperative groups have been formed with the district funding the groups. Dagga LLG Deputy President Guilford Manai said past years has seen poor transport infrastructure to support farmers. He says with the district focusing to support farmers, farmers are now challenged to work with the district.
We, the people, that we have to also assist. The minister does his part, and also we people have to do our part.
The construction of the coffee shed is progressing with the aim of opening it by this year.
So you can imagine, before they had no road, no wharf, no shed, no boat, no money for cooperative society, and no free freight.
Jack Lapave Jr., National EMTV News.
The Badu Integrated Landowner Group received land titles for the 6 Mile area in Port Moresby. Badu ILG Secretary Ulea Beao said while other Motukoi Tabuans are selling customary land, they want the land to benefit their future generations. The Badu people want the land to be developed into a satellite town. It took 3 years for Badu ILG to possess the land title through the Customary Land Registration Act 2009. The handing over of the land title was attended by Minister for Housing and Urban Development Paul Ezekiel, Lands Department and other investors. Human resource development needs to be more emphasized for a company to keep up with growing global trends. This was the message by Ramu Chief Executive Officer Henry Makono at the new uniform launching for technical staff on Friday. Mr. Makono believes PNG organizations need to expose their employees to new barriers to enhance their skill development.
Ramu launched a new uniform for the technical staff on Friday. The water company has been in operations for almost 19 years. The new uniform is a new look for the technical staff.
Come with this, and here before us is the new full uniforms for all our operational team. All the technical operations, both water, sewerage, non-revenue water.
Also at the launching, Ramu Chief Executive Officer Henry Makono acknowledged 4 of the staff who recently graduated with support from Ramu. They include Alisa Talvet with Masters in Human Resource Management, Kalim Tamari, a Diploma in Management, Ladzauya and Arava Ravu, both with Masters in Business Administration.
I believe that every sector of this country, every organization, including government departments and the private entity, must invest greatly in human resource development. These are people who will drive this nation forward.
Mr. Makono believes the exposure of employees will widen their knowledge and experiences in their fields and bring balance in management and operations to proper manage resources. Merlin Diaukatam, National EMTV News.
Trukai Sports is next. We have the national swimming titles, golf, OFC, and highlights of round 8 of the 2016 NRL season. Stay with us for the details.
Chukai Sports.
Welcome to Chukai Sports. The National Swimming Championships ended today after 3 days of competition. Swimmers from Lae and Port Moresby took part to qualify for the national side. The event was hosted at the Tarama Aquatic Centre.
Swimmers from these national trials will be identified to be on the train-on squad for the Oceania Swimming Championships and Rio qualifiers. Among the competitors, Ryan Pinney, Samuel Siggers and Ryan Maskelin also attended and swimming their personal best times with noted improvements.
There's been a couple of good swims. Olympics is obviously a lot harder and the qualifying times are very tough. But Oceania, we're looking to send, I think they're looking to send about 8 or 10 swimmers, so we should have a good selection from here.
The event saw a dramatic increase in the number of swimmers that took part, from as young as 9 years old right up to 25 and over.
Seeing the young kids get in there and give it a go because they're the future of swimming in PNG. Yeah, it's a good turnout. Lots of kids having fun. Lots of PBs being broken, and yeah, a lot of inspirations that are happening around these sorts of events. So yeah, it's great to have that here.
The swimmers competed in divisions including boys and girls who competed in various swimming categories. Moreover, the competition has seen a significant improvement of officials officiating the tournament with high standards.
É good competition. Late team, all come up strong team now. So all winning Morocco club lo, some relay now. Plenty of really young swimmers will come through now. Also, come competitive now. Good swimmer. Now, so me, Ryan Maskelin now. Ryan Pinney blog at Kamlo. Brisbane will train back and compete. That's a good comp. It's different. Well, last time I trained, I swim there. SP games, so it's been big atmosphere and a big crowd now. All the man psych up to swim good. So now say hard loss, pick up now, continue the slot. So still plenty man come support them. Maybe I must swim there.
Most of the swimmers set their personal best times that much to the delight of their coaches and trainers. And to end the event on a high, swimmers were rewarded with medals according to their performance. Shane Saroya, National EMTV Sports.
Auckland City will take on some of the best players on the planet yet again at December's FIFA Club World Cup after lifting the OFC Champions League trophy for the 6th consecutive time. The Navy Blues earned the right to represent the South Pacific in Japan with a comprehensive 3-0 defeat of Team Wellington yesterday at QBE Stadium in Auckland. Maika Lealafa proving the inspiration with a double and an assist for the victors.
To have any hope of upsetting the 8-time champions, Wellington needed to frustrate Auckland for as long as possible and disrupt their passing game. But those tactics went out the window straight away when City struck in the opening minute. In contrast to the tight and even action of most finals, the Navy Blues had enjoyed 75% of possession and fired 11 shots towards goal, while Wellington were yet to muster a single effort. Matt Calcott's side therefore needed to improve in the second half to keep their hopes of reaching Japan alive, but instead continued to struggle to make an impact on the game. And it was always likely to be Auckland that scored next. When the goal did finally arrive in the 67th minute, there was again a touch of class about it, and it was that man, Lealafa, who sparked it once more.
Here's Lealafa. He might look to add more pain and a chance that Clayton Lewis will not pass up.
The task was made even harder in the 83rd minute when Fenarides received his marching orders.
Right through to Kiriawata.
And the final nail was driven into the coffin just a moment later.
Lealafa doesn't! That seals it! Surely.
Oceania champions Auckland will now begin their preparations for the latest edition of the FIFA Club World Cup, which is set to take place in Japan from December the 8th to the 18th. Jeremy Moggy, National EMTV Sports.
And back home, the stage is set for a showdown tomorrow at the Royal Port Moresby Golf Club. Peter Martin heads a packed leaderboard of players eager to record a win. Starting the day 4 shots off the lead, Martin recorded his second bogey-free round in as many days to hold a 1-shot advantage heading into the final round of the South Pacific Export Radler PNG Open. Joining Wilkin in second place on the leaderboard is overnight leader Mitchell Brown after he shot 1 over the card today. The final round of the South Pacific Export Rattler PNG Open teed off at 9:15 a.m. with the final group of Martin, Wilkin and Brown on course at 11 a.m.
So hard to call at the moment. You know, you've got Aaron Wilkin leading the tournament. He's a young Queenslander. He's a great player. He's very eager to win his first tournament. But just behind him, you've got Mitchell Brown, and Mitch is a proven winner. He won the New Zealand PGA Championship back in 2010. So look, over those final holes of golf, anything can happen. Some experience can definitely help you. So I think it's really too tough to call at the moment.
In NRL, round 8 of the 2016 season kicked off on Friday evening when the informed Brisbane Broncos had a comfortable win against the South Sydney Rabbitohs 30 points to 8. In other matches, the Canterbury Bulldogs edged the Gold Coast Titans by 1 point, 21 to 20. The Canberra Raiders hammered the West Tigers by a whopping 54 points difference with a 60 points to 6 victory. North Queensland Cowboys had no trouble putting the Parramatta Eels 32 points to 16 in an entertaining match of football. Monday will see 3 matches when the Knights take on the Eagles, Dragons go head-to-head with the struggling Roosters, and the Storms will face the New Zealand Warriors. That ends True Kai Sports. I'll be back after these short messages.
True Kai Sports. True Kai Sports.
Welcome back. Unfortunately, the Weather Office was unable to provide us with tonight's forecast. Before we go, a look at our top stories. Lasallian Superior on a 3-day visit in PNG. Video of police beating goes viral on social media, and National Swimming Championship declared a success. That's how we end the bulletin for Sunday, the 24th of April, 2016. From the news team, I'm Hope Imaka. Pleasant viewing. Good night.